What's up,
Hey
guys?
guys.
Welcome to Double Doom, and today we're gonna do this review over,
The Nun.
yes, The Nun. So, first of all, this movie is definitely it's not even. Oh my gosh, it's the worst of the Conjuring series, and I feel like the Conjuring series has been going down in quality over the past few movies.
In terms of
except
story, the story writing.
Yeah, the stories have gotten worse, except for not the Conjuring, Annabelle 2. Annabelle 2 was definitely way better than Annabelle 1 and the Conjuring 2. And yeah,
You lost the train of thought?
yeah, sorry, our lame ass neighbors are finally moving out, so
Making a lot of noise outside.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, definitely. Okay, well, first off, what did you think of the monster in The Nun? What did you think about the Nun?
the nun didn't even show up until maybe the latter half of the movie, and really did nothing. She just blows her breath at you, and you fly away.
It makes you see some stuff, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, some people were interpreting that the nuns were there because of the evil demon nun, but that doesn't make any sense. Why would the nun make good nuns?
The ghosts of the good nuns?
Yeah, why would the nun feel the need to make them appear? I feel like that's kind of stupid. But yeah,
I don't
pretty sure.
think that the no face nuns were the apparitions of the actual nuns. I feel like the nuns where you can actually see their face that were actually interactive, I feel like those were the actual spirits of the real nuns that lived there before.
Yeah.
But I feel like there was such a great setup to this movie that they didn't really take advantage of. First off, the casting, it was a waste of the casting.
Yeah, why would you bring Thaisa Farmiga in this movie if there's no possible connection between her and Vera in The Conjuring?
Well, I mean, in real life, does she have any sisters?
Who?
Lorraine Warren, does she have a sister?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
But still,
I would see, maybe that's the reason why.
No, they said that she's not, they're not related.
Yeah, I know, but maybe
two
that's the
characters.
reason why they weren't related in the movie, because in real life, she may not have a sister, or, her sister wasn't really involved in this type of ordeal. You know what I mean? That type of lifestyle. Maybe that's the only reason why I would think that they would, do that.
I guess. And then they have this weird setup for a romance that never necessarily even pays off, because it's a will they won't they, but they won't.
Yeah.
And,
the nun and the French guy.
Yeah, and they make it seem like at the end, they're probably gonna get together later in life, but nope.
But no, she's a nun.
Yeah.
She made her vows. No, she can't. There's no way.
Yeah, and then
There's no way.
And then if that was the case, why didn't she pop up anywhere else in the nun movies? They should have had at least an old lady that was a nun pop up in one of the later movies to signify that, yeah, this is her. But
Or
nope.
maybe Ed and Lorraine Warren maybe talk to that nun.
Yeah, I was hoping that there would be some connection with the Conjuring,
more than just what the small connection was that showed at the very end of the movie.
Yeah, and I thought
a little bit more.
Yeah, and I thought that one of the ladies that was praying in the church was the lady from Annabelle 2, the nun that was taking care of the girls.
Yeah.
I thought that she was there and died because she sounded very, very close
Wasn't
to the lady.
she? Yeah, there was, right?
Yeah, she
one of the
really...
nuns that she had a picture she showed, right? And then when she moved the picture a little bit, it showed barely a glimpse of the nun demon.
Yeah.
She's oh, I don't remember her.
Yeah, which didn't make...
They didn't take advantage of that.
Yeah, but like I didn't feel like that made sense. Like, why have someone that sounds so similar to this character in a
Yeah.
different movie and not have it?
Yeah, because in The Nun, she did sound and kind of look like that same character, that same actress and everything.
Yeah, and then I feel like the ghosts didn't really do anything. Like they just like they. How do you die as a ghost? Like that didn't make sense to me. Like because the demon nun was like killing all of the ghost nuns towards the end.
No, she was making. I guess it was like a reenactment of what happened, and she saw a vision of that.
Oh, I guess that's true.
You know what I mean?
But they didn't play it out like it was a vision, so that made it weird. Like sometimes reality in that movie and the visions didn't make all that much sense because they didn't give you like the visual cues of, oh, this is a
This
vision.
this is fake or this is yeah, no, I get you. Maybe it was just maybe that was just supposed to add to the element of horror, like you don't know what's real, what's not.
I guess, but the nun was lame. She didn't fucking hurt anybody, really. Like all she does is like chase you or spook you out and then disappear, and it's like, why? Like you're supposed to be this badass demon monster. Like you're supposed to be scaring and hurting people, but all you're really doing is just scaring them and then disappearing.
Yeah, and the whole situation with the priest, it just felt a little bit corny how they used the little boy against his biggest fear, right?
Yeah.
It just felt kind of forced, like that whole side story.
And then the freaking crusading, freaking Illuminati guys or whatever you call them, Knights Templar. That was the dumbest part of the movie. Like, and then they found the freaking treasure or whatever, like relatively
Jesus Christ,
easily.
I know. And they wasted it all.
Yeah, like that was stupid. Like, why would you put that in your mouth? Like,
right?
I mean, I don't know if that's Jesus's blood. I don't know if those guys know if that's Jesus's blood, but I don't think I would put anybody's blood in my mouth. That's like cause for disease. Like that's
2,000-year-old blood.
yeah. How's it still like wet?
Because it's Jesus. It's Jesus Christ's blood. That's why.
You sure it didn't just dry up? Must have been a airtight or something. I don't know. Anyways,
Still.
there's just a lot of elements to this movie that were ridiculous.
Yeah, I didn't really. And how did the nun possess the French guy if she was sent back to hell, but then she's still kind of stuck with him, like, because remember.
Yeah, like did she fake it?
Yeah.
Because like I don't know if
That
demons
doesn't
could
make sense.
split their demon body into like two and be able to like survive if like I don't know.
The story just felt the story just felt kind of rushed, and it wasn't as focused as the original Conjuring movie was. The setting was really cool. I really like the setting itself was pretty scary. And one thing I did find really creepy was like the main what's the property?
The corridors?
No, like the main nun.
Oh, I don't know.
Like, remember how she was dressed all in black, but then we found out she's actually dead?
Yeah.
Like, that was a really cool character in the film.
I mean, it was cool, but that was kind of stupid too, because like if that was really the nun.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying, but like it was a really cool idea, but then it kind of fell flat a little bit.
Yeah, they should have just made that an actual like nun that was staying at the church, not the nun, like the evil nun, because that
it was just actually dead corpse, and basically the demon of the nun was using it as a puppet, basically.
Yeah, which like no, like It could have been cool if that was actually like really a nun there, and she was actually an evil nun or something.
But I
evil
think
nun.
the reason for that also, why they had to have everyone dead, is because how, what's her name, the main character, the lady, if there was even one nun alive, then it would still be considered a holy place. But because the demon killed everybody, it was no longer a holy place. So I kind of understand that. I still was kind of disappointed. Like, I feel like they could have done a little bit more, maybe. I feel like this movie had such a really good setup, but it fell flat on most of its, like, on most of the ideas that it had. I feel like it had so much more potential.
Yeah.
The setting was really cool. I really, really like the setting.
Yeah, I like the castle, but I just feel like it was just too rushed. Because, I mean, even the castle, they didn't do all that much with it. It was mainly the same 3 or 4 corridors, and then the basement. And then, like, a lot of the ghosts or things that they saw didn't make all that much sense. Like, the dead girl that they found, like, how was her body still possessed even though she sacrificed herself to keep the demon at bay? You know what I mean? Like, the demon shouldn't have been able to touch her body.
Oh, like, because it basically just, like, sat up, right? Or
Yeah, and started chasing them. Like, turned it into a zombie.
Yeah.
And then all the like, if this is a demon or if this is a ghost, like, how are these bodies able to die?
Well, a demon possesses people, you know, but it manipulates things. So once someone dies, that nun's soul already, you know, according to the movie, was saved or was sacrificed, so that way the demon wouldn't get it, and the body is just a thing at that point. So the demon was just manipulating the thing to scare them. That's that.
I guess. But yeah, as far as this movie goes, like, my rating, I'm definitely giving it, like, that movie was some ass. Like, not the good ass. Like, it was, I feel like I wasted money. Yes, it was stank ass. Like, I feel like I wasted money just going to see it. And, I don't know, for some reason, I had a feeling like it wasn't going to be that good because they were talking about, oh, it's the darkest chapter and it's going to be the scariest.
Yeah.
But really, all they had was the scariest thing from the nun wasn't even in the Nun. Like, the scariest thing that the nun ever did was that scene in The Conjuring 2 where she fucking, like, was chasing Lorraine through the room. Like, that was creepy.
Oh, yeah.
And then that's it.
Yeah, I feel like this movie had so much more potential than they actually did with it. I would definitely give it a rental. I would give it a rental because, I mean, it was still kind of enjoyable, like, for me. Like, it wasn't, like, horrible, but it was definitely a disappointment. So that's why I would give it a rental. I would, you know, just as, you know, for it's October, it's like Halloween month, so I would definitely, you know, just watch it just for the fun of it. I wouldn't want to pay money to see it in theaters, but, you know, just to see it with some friends for the jump scares. You know?
I don't ever want to see it again.
No?
No.
I would give it a rental.
Yeah. And that's the thing, too. Like, that's what I hate about scary movies that aren't, like, in October or in, like, a really odd month besides, like, September. Because most September scary movies aren't very scary. Like, they're just not.
No.
No. But yeah.
So overall, you were just displeased.
Very.
Okay.
I was looking forward to it since I thought it was going to come out
Yeah,
last
I
year.
was too, and I was very disappointed with, like, the writing of it. Like, come on, man. There's just so much going for this movie.
And they didn't do anything with it.
Nope.
I mean, they didn't even have to go back into in that time. Like, I don't know why they chose to do that. Like, they could have done something with the nun in modern time, or at least in the time where the Conjuring was going on. But for some reason, they like to go like, "Oh, let's tell you how it all began." It's like, I don't really care. Like, usually when they tell us how it all began, it usually sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, let us know what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.